several top leaders visible, and not just leaders of the BJP, but we also saw Sharad Pawar. We also saw Sharad Pawar and other senior leaders of the RSS also paying their respects. Gaurav, Brijesh pointed out a very important thing, that it's not just a personal loss for the party, also a political loss.
Well, Gopinath Munde was a very tall leader in Maharashtra politics. He was an OBC leader. While he'd taken on Sharad Pawar, and just 3 days ago, he told BJP workers in Mumbai that the time has come for Congress, NCP combined to go, and you need to fight hard to defeat them. In these pictures, you see the Maharashtra leadership also of the BJP paying tributes to Gopinath Munde, and it's the Maharashtra leadership that will feel the void so much more now, not only because Gopinath Munde was seen as someone who could be the BJP's chief ministerial candidate in these elections, but also because of the way he had led the party in Maharashtra. He was the youngest BJP president, in the state unit president in Maharashtra. He was a BJP president twice in Maharashtra. He'd started with student politics, though he wasn't a part of Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad earlier. He was brought into the ABVP by later he would be his brother-in-law Pramod Mahajan. He brought him into politics, into youth politics, and then BJP politics. He was a part of the Jan Sangh. He became a part of the JP movement against the Congress regime at that time, and then the youngest state BJP chief. So he's one man who's seen Maharashtra BJP and Maharashtra politics from extremely close quarters, and even as rural development minister, when he took over, he met a large number of journalists, Simi, and that time he said that my aim is to ensure whatever I want to do for the country, I'll make Maharashtra the pilot project. We'll ensure it succeeds. For Manrega, for example, it's a good scheme. It hasn't done well so far because there are loopholes. We'll plug those loopholes. We'll bring electricity, roads, water, sanitation to villages, and then ensure we are in Maharashtra. That was his aim, but sadly, before that battle was fought, the general was lost.
Absolutely. In fact, Gaurav, recently even the Shiv Sena was seeing Gopinath Munde as a huge threat, considering the fact that he was being seen as one of the top contenders for the post of Chief Minister in Maharashtra. Earlier this week, Sena's mouthpiece Samna had in fact taken a dig at Gopinath Munde and said that the BJP had sent Gopinath Munde on a 3-month loan to Delhi, after which he was expected to lead the BJP unit in Maharashtra. Brijesh Pandey, our correspondent, is also there at the BJP headquarters getting us live updates. Brijesh, the who's who of the political world really descending at the BJP headquarters. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who is expected to arrive any time now. We've been seeing all the union cabinet ministers paying their respects to Gopinath Munde.
Well, yes, because Gopinath Munde has been a grassroots politician. He has risen through ranks, and he's not one of those who has been fostered from the top. And then, as Gaurav was just telling us, he has been BJP president of Maharashtra twice, and when his brother-in-law Pramod Mahajan was alive, they were considered to be the biggest power duo in not only in the state of Maharashtra, but their power extended right up to Delhi. So the fact remains that yes, he was a very, very tall leader, and the party was banking heavily, and as he just rightly pointed out, Samna had written in an article saying that he is on loan to the central government for 3 months, because they also knew for a fact that once Gopinath Munde, once the election is near, Gopinath Munde will be deputed to Maharashtra, where he will take on both the NCP and Congress, and was supposed to revive the party fortune in Maharashtra, who did extremely well in the 2014 Lok Sabha election. So he was a grassroots politician. He had cut his teeth through almost every frontal organization of the BJP, and he is someone who has seen power from a very close quarters. And when he lost his brother-in-law Pramod Mahajan in a freak incident in which he was killed by his young brother Praveen Mahajan, I mean, the mantle of guardianship of the whole family also fell on him, and he performed his duty as a guardian to the Mahajan family with a great deal of aplomb, and behaved himself with a great deal of dignity. So he was a mass leader who was liked very much, and he was also one leader who knew his social leanings very well. He exploited his social OBC caste very well. He played his social equations within the society and the party very well, and this was added to his advantage of being one of the tallest leaders in Maharashtra state.
Absolutely. Messages of condolences also coming in on social networking sites. Sushma Swaraj, in fact, tweeted this morning saying, "I'm shocked to know about the sudden demise of my senior colleague, Shri Gopinath Munde. My heartfelt condolences to the bereaved family." Chandrababu Naidu also tweeted saying, "Shocking and sad to know about Gopinath Mundeji's death in a road accident. Great loss to the NDA. My condolences to the family." The Prime Minister also, of course, tweeted saying condolences to Mundeji's family. We stand by them in this hour of grief. Prime Minister Modi also described Gopinath Munde as a close friend and colleague. He is expected to make an appearance at the BJP headquarters any time now.
Well, the Special Protection Group, the SPG team, has taken over the BJP headquarters, and that's an indication that the Prime Minister is expected any time now. BJP workers and leaders, a large number of them have already paid tributes to Gopinath Munde. Now is for Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He will come anytime now with cameras pointing in that direction. This is the 11 Ashok Road headquarters of the BJP, and this is where Brijesh and I have often seen BJP leaders. They come and this is where they speak to us. They speak to journalists exactly at that point where late Gopinath Munde's mortal remains are now kept. Anytime we expect Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and there we can see Prime Minister Narendra Modi in those visuals looking very, very somber. There is an aide who's carrying the flowers, floral tributes to be paid to Gopinath Munde. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has described Gopinath Munde's passing away as a personal loss, that he lost a friend.
गिर दिया मुझे गिर दिया लोगों ने गिर दिया मुझे संभाल लो गिर दिया यार पीछे से धक्का यार मैं तेरे को जगह दी तू मेरे को धक्का मार रहा है
Party President Rajnath Singh next to Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister. HRD Minister Smriti Irani also seen in these pictures. Now he's speaking to Pankaja, his daughter, Gopinath Munde's eldest daughter. Lal Krishna Advani, party patriarch. And Gopinath Munde was crucial in Narendra Modi's scheme of things. In Maharashtra, at the center, rural development is one ministry which is very close to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's heart. It was one of his key focus areas to bring the villages up to speed, to bring the villages to the level of urban areas. That is what Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision is. And Gopinath Munde, when he spoke to journalists a few days back after taking over as the Rural Development Minister, he had told us that 70% of India lives in villages, 70% of India is in rural areas, and they need to be brought forward. They are the ones who need development. My aim is to take development to all those villagers.
On the screen are pictures of Prime Minister Narendra Modi meeting Gopinath Munde's family along with Rajnath Singh. Home Minister Venkaiah Naidu there also present. And as Gaurav is pointing out, Narendra Modi had huge plans for Gopinath Munde. He'd made him the Union Minister for Rural Development, a very crucial ministry, especially something that's very close to Modi's heart, as Gaurav was pointing out. And in fact, Narendra Modi also had plans for Gopinath Munde as far as the Maharashtra elections were concerned. The Shiv Sena mouthpiece, in fact, had taunted Gopinath Munde's shift to Delhi, saying he's been sent to Delhi on loan for a period of 3 months, after which he would return to Maharashtra. Gopinath Munde was being seen as one of the top contenders for the post of Maharashtra Chief Minister after the assembly elections. the Sena BJP alliance sweeping the state in the recently held Lok Sabha elections. Gaurav, I'd also like to go across to Brijesh Pandey, who's at the BJP headquarters right now. Gaurav, describe to us the scenes that you're seeing around you. Brijesh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah,
Brijesh?
the Prime Minister has just come and along he met Pankaja, the daughter of late Gopinath Munde, and the whole mood at BJP headquarters right now is one of extreme somber, and you can see at the face of almost all the top party leadership that there is a sense of grief written all over it. And the party leadership right now, I mean, when we try to talk to various leaders and try to assess the political nature of the loss, they were saying that it is too early for us to say anything on that matter. But right now they are grappling with the loss of a very tall leader, somebody who was a deputy leader of opposition in 2009 Lok Sabha election, somebody who had been a pillar of strength for the Bharatiya Janata Party in Maharashtra, where it was losing ground badly and regularly to Congress NCP combined. And he was seen as a person who was supposed to revive the fortune of the Bharatiya Janata Party in the incoming Maharashtra Assembly election. And that is the reason why, as you just mentioned, Samna wrote in his editorial that he has been moved to Delhi for 3 weeks, for 3 months, because they knew that he is also one of the leaders who had the requisite grassroots strength to take on not only the Congress NCP combined, but also from the mercurial demand of their electoral partner Shiv Sena itself. Simi?
Absolutely. And Gaurav, as you were talking about the role that Narendra Modi had in mind for Gopinath Munde, Narendra Modi is someone who's sent to, somebody wants to weave roles of leaders as far as the centre and state is concerned. He recognized the fact that Gopinath Munde was a strong grassroots leader, someone who could really perform as rural development minister and still take on the important role for the party in the state.
With elections slated in October and Congress and NCP being in power for 15 years, this was the golden opportunity for the BJP Shiv Sena combined to give the ruling dispensation a tough fight. After Prime Minister Narendra Modi is left, now is the time for other BJP workers we see Sharad Yadav, JDU leader Sharad Yadav in these pictures paying tributes to Gopinath Munde. And Gopinath Munde, as deputy leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, had played a very crucial role in the previous Lok Sabha, and here he was slated to take the party forward. In fact, he was for a very aggressive role for the BJP. He wanted more seats for the BJP in the 288 member Maharashtra Assembly. He said the BJP had done better than the Shiv Sena in the previous assembly. He wanted more seats for them. This time of the 26 seats that the BJP contested, they won 23 seats. So there was a Modi wave and there was an anti-Congress wave, and he thought that this is something that they could capitalize on in the forthcoming assembly elections. But his demise is a major blow to the BJP Shiv Sena effort to win Maharashtra.
Absolutely. A leader who was seen to be bridging gaps between upset allies. He was someone also who was trying to strike a balance between the MNS and the Shiv Sena in the state. He was being seen as one of the top contenders for the post of Chief Minister after the assembly elections, if the BJP, the NDA really managed to come to power in the state. But given the fact that the party performed so well in the state, it seemed like the likely output. And Gaurav, the BJP's performance in Maharashtra was being credited to Gopinath Munde.
To a large extent, this was being seen as a Narendra Modi wave. This was being seen as anti-incumbency, with the Congress NCP being in power in the state for 15 years, the Congress being in power at the centre for 10 years. So there was a strong anti-incumbency wave, there was a Modi wave, and at the grassroots level, and this was Gopinath Munde's core strength, mobilizing cadres at grassroots level. He was from the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh. Now, being from the RSS, he was able to galvanize not just the party cadre, the rank and file, but to a large extent the OBC voters, and that is something that the BJP had hoped to capitalize on in the Maharashtra elections.
The big story we're tracking: Union Rural Development Minister Gopinath Munde passed away early this morning. These are pictures that we're getting you from inside the BJP headquarters, where leaders across party lines have been turning up to pay their last respects to the Maharashtra strongman. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also came here a short while back. He also met Gopinath Munde's family. The Maharashtra strongman is survived by 3 daughters. They're all present in the national capital. Senior leaders of the BJP, from Venkaiah Naidu to Smriti Advani to party patriarch LK Advani, they're all present there, paying their last respects to Gopinath Munde. Brijesh Pandey is at the BJP headquarters getting us the latest. Brijesh, what happens from now onwards? When will Gopinath Munde's body be taken out of the BJP headquarters?
Well, Siri, what we have been told is that the body will be here for somewhere around 2:33 for sure. And after that, they are planning to take the body to Mumbai. And from there, it will be flown to Latur, which is the nearest airport from Beed, which Gopinath Munde represented. So it will be taken to Latur after that, and from there it will be taken to Beed, where it will be kept for the local people to pay their last respect to the departed soul. And after that, it will be taken for cremation. So that's the plan for now, because it will, after once the PM has departed, all other BJP workers and organizational people will come to pay their respect to the departed soul, and the body will be kept, is expected to be here till 3, and after that it will be taken to first to Mumbai, and then from there to the nearest airport from Beed, Latur, where the body will be kept there for a few hours for the local, to allow the local people and the party workers from Latur and Beed to come and pay their last respect to the departed soul.
Absolutely, not just the Bharatiya Janata Party, but the entire country jolted by this tragic news that came in early this morning. Gopinath Munde meeting with an accident that led to a cardiac arrest. The accident took place at about 6:30 this morning when Gopinath Munde was on his way to Delhi's IGI airport. And it's sad that he would abruptly die in such a way, considering the fact that he managed to survive 2 aviation accidents. When he was a Deputy Chief Minister, the glass of his plane had cracked, forcing an emergency landing, and then once on a poll campaign in 2009, his chopper had developed a snag, and Munde asked the pilot to land on a barren field. After landing, he'd actually taken a motorcycle to reach a rally. Really says something about the leader, extremely ambitious, extremely powerful, very popular. The reactions coming in from across party lines, sending condolences to Munde's family. Let's listen in.
देखिए, प्रमोद महाजन का बहुत स्नेह मुझे मिलता था। उसका इनसे परिचय हुआ था। जब मैं पूर्व में केंद्रीय मंत्री था, उस समय भी इनसे बहुत स्नेही संबंध था, और विशेष रूप से पिछले 3-4 वर्षों से तो बहुत ही नज़दीकी बढ़ गई थी। वो संसद में थे, मैं राज्यसभा में था, दोनों हम लोग उपनेता थे, फिर चार्जशीट कमेटी में साथ साथ काम किया, वो संयोजक थे उसके इस चुनाव अभियान में। तो पिछले 2-3-4 वर्षों में तो हम लोग की अंतरंगता बहुत ही बढ़ गई थी।
विकास का एक सूरज आज सवेरे अस्त हो गया। मुंडे जी नहीं रहे, भरोसा नहीं होता। वो मेरे बड़े भाई जैसे थे, वो कुशल प्रशासक थे, वो सही अर्थों में जनता के नेता थे। महाराष्ट्र की राजनीति की उनके बिना कल्पना नहीं की जा सकती। महाराष्ट्र के उप मुख्यमंत्री के नाते महाराष्ट्र के विकास को उन्होंने नई ऊंचाइयां दी थी, और ग्रामीण विकास मंत्री के रूप में भी भारत को उनसे बहुत आशाएं थी।
साहब का एक दिल्ली में एक्सीडेंट में निधन हुआ है, और हम सभी को बहुत गहरा सदमा पहुंचा है। हाल ही में लोकसभा चुनाव के बाद उन्हें केंद्रीय मंत्री पद की जिम्मेदारी सौंपी गई थी। न तो सिर्फ खुद अपना चुनाव जीते, लेकिन देश में और राज्य में भारतीय जनता पार्टी की विजय में उनकी प्रमुख भूमिका रही है। मित्रों के मित्र थे, प्रभावी वक्ता थे और सामान्य परिवार में पैदा होकर भी सत्ता के केंद्र तक करीबी बन गए थे। महाराष्ट्र में उनके कई सारे प्रशंसक, कार्यकर्ता, सहयोगी, मित्र और बहुत सभी को बहुत गहरा सदमा हुआ है आकस्मिक निधन से। मैं अपनी ओर से, राज्य की जनता की ओर से और कांग्रेस पार्टी की ओर से उन्हें श्रद्धांजलि अर्पण करता हूं और मैं परिवारजनों को ये सदमा सहन करने की ताकत मिले ऐसी ईश्वर से प्रार्थना करता हूं। We are all deeply shocked to hear about the untimely demise of Gopinath Munde, former Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra and Union Minister.
और बड़ी दुखद घटना है कि रोड एक्सीडेंट में डेथ हो गई है, मृत्यु हो गई है। हम सब लोग काफ़ी दुखी हैं कि अचानक इस प्रकार की घटना में उनकी मौत हुई है। हम सब लोग अपनी श्रद्धांजलि उनको अर्पित करते हैं। एक व्यक्ति जो कल महाराष्ट्र का मुख्यमंत्री बन सकता था और बीजेपी के महाराष्ट्र के सबसे बड़े नेता, सबसे कद्दावर नेता और अत्यंत गरीब पिछड़े समाज से आने वाला व्यक्ति, और उनकी दुखद मृत्यु हो गई। हम सब लोग काफ़ी मर्माहत हैं और मैं प्रयास करूंगा कि उनके, मुझे नहीं मालूम है कि कहाँ उनका श्राद्ध दाह संस्कार होने वाला है, तो हम लोग जाने का भी वहाँ प्रयास करेंगे, लेकिन हम सब लोग काफ़ी दुखी हैं उनके इस असामयिक मृत्यु से।
It has been a great shock that our beloved leader, my dear friend, Shri Gopinath Munde ji is no more. Gopinath Munde ji was popularly known as Shetkari Nath in entire state of Maharashtra for his struggle for the rights of the farmers. It has been so sudden, and I only pray, Lord, that Lord give the strength to all his relatives and friends and all of us to bear this great loss.
Right, messages of condolences coming in from leaders across party lines, and you also heard what BJP's Bihar leader Sushil Modi just said. Gopinath Munde was someone tipped to become the next Chief Minister of Maharashtra. As Union Minister, Gopinath Munde's death comes when he was set to play a major role for his party in its bid to wrest power in Maharashtra from the Congress NCP combined. A tragic and sudden end for Gopinath Munde. Brijesh Pandey is at the BJP headquarters getting us live updates. Brijesh, now that Prime Minister Narendra Modi along with other senior party leaders including L.K. Advani have left the venue, what do we see happening next?
Well, the body will be here for some more time to allow the organization workers and other, because the presence of Lal Krishna Advani and Narendra Modi, them being a very high value security asset, makes it impossible for others, the lower cadres of the organization, to come and pay their last respects. So after once they have left, these people will come and pay their respect, and from there the body is expected to be flown to Mumbai. And after being flown to Mumbai, the body will be there for some time to allow the Maharashtra leaders, to BJP leaders, to pay their last respect and homage to the departed leader. And from there, it will be taken to Latur, which is the nearest airport to his constituency Bhim, and where the body will be kept for some time to allow the local and his people from his constituency to come and pay their homage and respect. And tomorrow, the last rites of Gopinath Munde will be performed. It is a huge setback. And we were just talking to fellow journalists. There were 3-4 journalists who had gone yesterday at around 10:30 after the group of Council of Ministers meeting had ended. to meet Gopinath Munde, and he told them that once he'll come back, they'll have a detailed chat about the roadmap and the things he has planned for his ministry, and potentially also the assembly elections in Maharashtra. And who are we to know that after this meeting at 10:30, this early, we'll hear the news of the death of Gopinath Munde. So it has come as a huge shock for both party and people who met him as late as 10:30, 11 last night. Simi?
Absolutely. He'd been holding a series of meetings, somebody who had huge plans, not just for the state of Maharashtra, but also for the Rural Development Ministry that he had been given a charge of by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. We also have with us in our studios my colleague Gaurav Sawant, who's been talking about what plans Gopinath Munde had for Maharashtra, someone who was tipped to be the BJP's choice for the Chief Minister's post, news that was doing the rounds in BJP circles. And Gaurav, if you talk about, if we were to draw a comparison between Narendra Modi and Gopinath Munde, very similar leaders, both from humble backgrounds and both emerging from the grassroots to become powerful leaders. And this is something that Narendra Modi perhaps recognized in Gopinath Munde.
Well, he did see him as someone who could help win Maharashtra, and that would have been extremely crucial. He was 5-time MLA from Beed in Maharashtra. He was one of the tallest BJP leaders in the state, and that is why, with Maharashtra elections in mind, seeing his background, seeing his performance as BJP's deputy leader in the previous Lok Sabha, Narendra Modi had appointed him as the Rural Development Minister. And as you can see in these pictures, the entire top RSS leadership is right here. You see Mohan Bhagwat, the Sar Sanghchalak, he's there, he's visible in these pictures. HRD Minister Smriti Irani, BJP Patriarch Lal Krishna Advani, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Venkaiah Naidu is seen in these pictures paying tributes to Gopinath Munde. This was just so unexpected because he was the general who was meant to lead the charge in Maharashtra. You also see Lok Janshakti Party leader Ramvilas Paswan in these pictures, Deepak Chopra, Advani's aide, in those pictures, they're paying tributes to Gopinath Munde.
Absolutely a huge shock for the party.